Hi. So what we have here is a radical expression or radical equation. And the directions for this one would be to solve the following equation, but make sure to check your answer in the original equation. So what we have here is the fourth root of 2x plus 1 is equal to 3. Now remember, the ultimate goal for radical equations, or the ultimate goal for any equation, is to get your variable by itself. So what we have to do here, well, this is the fourth root of something. Now, in order to undo a fourth root, just like what we did with square roots, to undo a square root, we square both sides. In order to undo a cube root, we cube both sides. We raise both sides of our equation to the third power. So if we follow that same exact pattern, to undo a fourth root, we take the fourth power on each side. All right, so I'm just going to write that out. Let's see what we got here. So when we raise both sides of that equation to the fourth power, well, what we get is, well, the fourth power on the left-hand side reduces with the fourth root on the left-hand side, leaving us with just 2x plus 1. It basically unravels that fourth root. And then 3 to the fourth power, well, you can do it in your calculator, but you can also think of it as 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. So if you write it out, or if you work it out from left to right, 3 times 3 is 9, 9 times 3 is 27, 27 times 3, well, that would be 81. Okay, so let's go back and actually write our steps. Raise both sides fourth power. Okay, so basically when we raise both sides of the equation to the fourth power, we unravel that fourth root, and then we get it equal to 81. So right now we're sitting at 2x plus 1 is equal to 81. So now we can just solve it like we would a normal equation. So we got to get the 2x by itself. In order for us to do that, we would subtract 1 on both sides. Okay, and that would give us 2x, the 1's cancel out, equals 81 minus 1, well, that gives us 80. So now here, we would divide both sides by 2 because we have a 2 times x, which means we have to break up that multiplication. Opposite of multiplying is dividing. So when we divide both sides by 2, well, the 2's over here on the left-hand side cancel out, or they divide out. So have x is equal, and 80 divided by 2, well, that gives us an x value of 40. Now, one thing you definitely want to get into the habit of, go back and check your answers. It's always a very good habit. So if we plug in 40 in for x into our original equation, well, that means we have the fourth root of 2 times 40 plus 1. And we hope it is equal to 3. All right. So the fourth root, and if we work it out, 2 times 40, well, that gets us 80. And then 80 plus 1, well, that gets us 81. And we hope it is equal to 3. So if we plug it into our calculator, the fourth root of 81, well, that actually does give us a 3. So 3 indeed equals 3. So we can put a big smiley face on that one. Now, if you have questions on how to input the fourth root of 81 into your calculator, please come see me after class or come see me in the computer lab. I'm always happy to help. I can also show you how to do it by hand as well. So basically, whenever we plug in the 40 in place of x, that proves to us that x is indeed equal to 40. So this verifies that x equals 40 is our final answer. Okay, so some notes to take away from this right here. Well, just remember the property you have to use. Okay, the property of powers. And know your exponents. You can also say your exponent values if you want to think about it like that. Okay? So, like I said, guys, always happy to help. Let me know if you have any questions of any kind, and keep chugging away at your homework, okay? So, like I said, hit me up if you have any questions of any kind, okay? Thank you.